See,
Nice to meet you.
you too. It's so nice to finally put a face to the name.
Oh, absolutely.
Jenny's been talking a lot about you guys. She does a lot
really?
of business. But before we really get started, I just want to give you my
Great.
business card. If you ever
Thank
have
you.
any questions or concerns, please feel
Absolutely.
free to contact me.
I'll shoot you an email. I don't have my card on me.
Yeah, of course. No, that's totally fine. So, Jenny said that you guys have been really busy within the past few years, a lot of growth in the company.
Yeah.
Yeah, she speaks so highly of you guys. She really does.
Oh, wow.
How long have you known her?
I've known her the past probably 4 or 5 years. So,
Okay.
you know, she
Nice.
does a lot of our networking and our security.
Mm-hmm. It's great.
So-
Yeah, she's a good team to work with. She always is a good resource for us. We currently are working with a credit union she gave us the name for in New Hampshire, Woodstock Credit Union. I don't know if you've heard of it, but kind of doing the same thing we hope to do with you guys. So.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I just have the time here. I want to be respectful. I know we only have 10 minutes. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, so based on our phone call and your current objectives, just trying to hopefully decrease your data storage, I just want to get a little bit more about the Franklin Savings Credit Union. Overall, the IT department, that's most important to me.
Sure.
So are we on the same page?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so before we get started, is there anyone else that would benefit from being here?
Probably not at the moment.
Okay, great. So I give you a lot of credit. I can't even imagine what it's like to be an IT administrator, especially within recent years, just the growth and most
Sure.
companies having to do that with a flat budget.
Sure.
So how's it working for you?
Things are working okay.
Okay.
Yeah, things are working okay. We're experiencing growth, just like you said.
Mm-hmm.
You know, banking industry is on the up and up, I think.
Mhm.
Right now, we're looking to stand up a new location.
Sure.
Breaking ground in the next 3 months.
Mm-hmm. I did hear that. I didn't know if it was a rumor or.
Yeah, no.
Good. Good to hear.
It's good growth.
Congratulations.
It's good growth. But with that comes a lot more time spent on my end planning and
Right.
and setting up the infrastructure to be ready for
Definitely.
for that.
A lot of
that
stress on
investment.
you. Yeah, definitely. You said okay. Why just okay? Why not good or excellent?
Things are doing well. Things are. I'm spending a lot of time, I'd say,
Sure.
planning and
Time.
break fix is kind of
Mhm.
eating up a lot of time. So,
Mhm.
I'm a little bit behind on my plans to develop and
Sure.
kind of set up infrastructure at the new location. So.
Yeah.
I think, to your point, it's just okay because I'm spending time,
Right.
fixing things and
Definitely.
not enough time, on new ventures.
Okay, yeah, definitely. So, from what I read, you guys use direct attached storage. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And how's it working for you? Do you like it?
It's the way we've always done it.
Mhm.
I've been here
Something
for.
you used to?
Yeah, I've been here for 30 years, and it's I know it. It's predictable.
Mhm.
The only challenge that I see right now is that it's becoming a little cumbersome,
Mhm.
and the time that it takes me to fix issues in this environment
Mhm.
is prohibitive.
Yeah, definitely. So, in regards to your current budget, what are you currently spending on just maintaining and supporting, pretty much just to keep the lights on, versus new innovations and hopefully advances in the company, like that new location?
Sure. I think we're spending anywhere between 60 and 70% of our budget on, just maintaining,
Okay.
break fix, and then probably equal amount of time that I'm spending as well.
Right, yeah, definitely. So with the direct attached storage, how would you rate that on a scale of 1 to 10?
What do you mean?
Just mainly the efficient wise, how much work and energy you have to put into it. Is there data loss that possibly happens if the data or the server crashes?
Yeah, I think in that regard,
Overall.
I mean, 1 being, awful and 10
Yes.
being excellent.
Exactly.
I'd probably give it a 3.
3. So there's quite a bit of room for improvement.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So what would be the most important change to you to make that a 10?
Just something to save me a little more time.
10.
Save me a little more time, free up some time to catch up on the plans for the new location. That and cost as well.
Okay.
We're trying to drive down as much cost as we can right now. We're a privately held company, so
Okay.
that would be the biggest thing.
Sure. Yeah. Bill, I think we've gotten a little bit uncovered today. Mostly, I know we plan to have another meeting, hopefully, if this goes all right. So I don't want to take too much of your time. And I think everything went all right, but what really matters is what you think. So you think everything's going okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
So I'd just like to show you how I believe, hopefully, our data storage, ultimately the VNXE, if you invest, will benefit the credit union, but mostly help you out in IT. So how's that sound?
Great.
Sure. So based on what you told me, I just want to show you how our VNXE can help give back that time. And I know you said sometimes cost is something you worry about a little bit, but this is something that I'm sure if something does crashes, takes time out of your day. You have to go in and fix it. But if there's ever a crash, we have a server or a part of a driver that picks up on that, and it goes right to a healthy driver. There's no interruption to the business, no human intervention. You won't have to take the time out of your day. It will notify you, obviously, that you have that, and takes not even 30 seconds to have to just press a button, and everything will be fixed. So that will save you a lot of time. And I know you mentioned that it's important probably to the company to open the second location and do that sooner rather than later.
Sure.
So this, the direct attached storage that you are currently using can't handle both locations, where the VNXE will be able to handle both locations and do that efficiently while still cutting your costs, because I know you mentioned that's important to you as well.
Sure.
So is there anything else I should have uncovered?
No, I think, what you're talking about sounds like it'll save me on a little bit of money.
Any concerns or reason why you wouldn't want to meet again next week? Or?
I think, you mentioned earlier you do work with another credit union
Yeah.
up in New Hampshire.
Yes.
Traditionally, that's interesting to me, because traditionally I know AMC to be a really big company. I've been in the area for forever, and I see the signs on 495.
Yes.
So do you do a lot of work with, smaller credit unions?
Right, and you're right. We are huge, Fortune 200 company, employing about 60,000. But we do work with large companies, like you said. But my section is to work with small to medium businesses, just like you. So that's why I go out to New Hampshire to work with them. And we have done this for many years now. We've been doing this since 1979, and helped them manage their data storage. And I'm pretty confident we can do the same thing for you.
Great.
So does Friday sound okay next week? I know that's when we met today. I didn't know if that was where you had most time openings, or.
Yeah, my time's pretty swamped. I think.
Sure.
I think that as far as I'm concerned, I don't know how much more you're going to get out of me.
Right. Yeah. I was thinking maybe Betty and George could come along, and we don't have to even talk numbers yet, but just get a little bit about what they want as well, and
Sure.
we can ultimately decide on a decision together, and I can bring some of my team as well.
Sure. Yeah, I think be more appropriate to meet with Alex as my direct
Alex
support.
okay. Yeah.
He's the director of operations here.
Sure.
And Betty and George are the owners.
Right. So
we won't wanna
that's a
pull
little
them
bit
in or
farther
anything.
along. Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, meet with Alex is good.
Okay, sure. So Friday, 10 a.m., or do you want me to talk to the secretary and get a better time?
Friday's good.
All right. You got it. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to meet
Thank
with
you.
me today. I really do appreciate
Appreciate it.
Looking forward to seeing you again.
Thanks.